Hello, good evening, and welcome to the penultimate episode of Breakfast with Bev this year for October 2023. Would have been kind of silly if I'd made it through 29 days only to miss the second to last day. I literally just got back into the studio, just stepped in, haven't even unpacked yet. The studio is an entire mess. It was a whole whirlwind of getting things done the other day before leaving for Indianapolis. This is good though. I'm feeling like positive, creative energies out of this weekend, even though it wasn't explicitly a work weekend. I'm feeling energized and inspired to keep going and on to the next thing. I did successfully get the final shots I needed for the video, and I also filmed a final piece to camera on the road on my way back, which is part of the reason I got back so late just now. I don't know if they'll actually be usable. The lighting might be too dark, so we'll have to find out. I'm going to import some stuff, color grade it tonight. As with a lot of these things, I'm I'm waiting to make final decisions until like I get right up there on the deadline. So the idea is the video launches tomorrow. So I'm just kind of debating whether or not it's going to stifle the video's performance posting it on a holiday. It's hard to tell if people are going to be busy tomorrow, like, having trick or treaters or whatever festivities are going on. Because I know most Halloween parties happen on the weekend and not the night of if it's a Tuesday. Although I am aware it's kind of annoying for me to keep moving the deadline for the people that watch these videos. But I want the video to do well. The thing with my content, the kind of content that I make, is it's not time sensitive at all. Like the video that I just finished doesn't have to launch this week, next week. I could launch it 6 months from now and it's just as potent and just as relevant as it is today. We'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow morning what I decide. But regardless of the time and date of the release exactly, I'm extremely happy with how the video turned out. And I just watched it back today with a friend, and we kind of analyzed and broke it down and tried to figure out some things that I can improve with the next one and maybe minor changes to make. But for the most part, we were both very pleased with how it turned out. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy. I was listening to a podcast on my drive back just now, an episode of Therapy Gecko, which is a good show. And they were talking about it's like a call-in show, and the guest that called in was like a saxophone player, and they were just kind of talking about the merits of deriving your happiness from success, like booking a certain gig that you always wanted or landing a full-time position, and the results of basing your happiness on those external achievements versus basing your happiness on just the internal achievements and actually just doing things and being in that flow state and bringing your happiness from the act itself. And I'm just thinking about that and trying to derive my happiness from the act of creation of the video and be able to celebrate its completion and not be basing my emotions on the performance of the video. I think that's just a happier way to live life and approach your creative passions. But that being said, I am also very excited to actually click publish on this, and a lot of other people are excited too, and that's cool. This is going to be a good one. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I am going to make some food and clean up the big old mess that I left for myself before leaving town. I'll see you tomorrow.